Hello, my peoples. Today is the second day of a challenge that I'm doing. Some of you know about it, some of you don't. I am doing a 4-week challenge to myself of clean eating. 100% clean eating. So I'll show you what I'm about to meal prep, because yesterday I didn't meal prep and I'm kind of mad about this. And man, yesterday I was tempted with pizza and hot wings, and over the weekend I was tempted with pizza and hot wings and crap, and it was just frustrating as all get out. So I'm going to show you what I meal prep so that I can get through the week and turn down all of those deliciously evil, terrible meals. So this is typically my last meal of the day. Would be a piece of salmon with some asparagus. I prefer small asparagus. This one's kind of big and chunky, but whatevs, I'll get over it. I need to eat it. My second meal of the day is turkey. Normally I'll eat something like white fish, tilapia, cod, something like that would be really good, but I'm getting sick of that, so I'm changing it up to turkey. Normally I eat this with a little bit of a broccoli and sometimes some Brussels sprouts. I'll change it up with the greens. Like, you can pair whatever green you want with your meat and you'll be fine. Typically for breakfast, I eat a whole lot of egg whites. This is what my fridge looks like on a regular basis. Just ignore that. Yeah. This is my fridge on a regular basis. We've got a whole bunch of turkey sitting here, which me and Jeremy will be prepping. And then every single morning, I eat about a half a cup of egg whites, and I eat some Ezekiel bread, which is delicious. And I'll have a banana to go along with it. And that is my first meal of the day, every morning. And only when I have super heavy workout days, I will eat a sweet potato before my workout. So like on Sundays, I typically do 2 workouts. I'll do some weightlifting routine in the mornings, and then in the afternoon, I have roller derby practice. So before I go to practice, I like to eat one of these and get my energy. And we're seasoning it with lots and lots of lemon pepper. I have a lemon pepper addiction, you guys. It's really bad. Jeremy makes jokes all the time that I like a little bit of salmon with my lemon pepper. It's just so dang good. If you sprinkle this all over your delicious salmon and then you char the salmon a little bit in the skillet, it is the best thing in the world, and I absolutely love it. So if you guys like lemon pepper, I recommend trying it because it is good. Go for it. All right, here it is. This beautifully seasoned piece of salmon that's, oh, it's gonna be so good when I eat it. Let's just plop it on in here. That, I was expecting the pan to be hot, but it wasn't hot yet. Dang. Let me take a second and show you my favorite seasonings to use. Here's some lemon pepper, like I mentioned on my salmon. It goes with salmon. Do it. I use Larry's seasoned salt for my veggies. I use chicken and rib for any type of fish, because this is, let's face it, this is one of the best seasonings that I've ever had. I love it. Next, greens seasoning. I almost said seasons, greetings. This is really good on veggies too, so I like to mix it up between this one and that one. This right here, hickory smoked marinade, goes really good in my turkey. So Jeremy eats beef a lot of the time. He'll put this in there. I use turkey because it's just what I prefer. But this stuff is wonderful. It's at Walmart. Go get you some. Quick shout out to my buddy Bill Farrell for this amazing shirt. Look at it. Look at it. It's wonderful. It's so comfortable. Thank you. All right, take 2 on the salmon. Let's see if we can get this. All right, watch. Just watch. That's so tasty. And I forgot to mention that I got this shirt for doing a 100-mile challenge that my friend put me up to. 100 miles in a month. It was very tough. but I did it, and I'm proud of myself. This is that good char I was talking about. Some people might call it burnt, but no. It's good, it's barely burnt, it is charred, and it is wonderful. And that piece is obviously done because it is breaking into a million pieces. Alright, so try out this salmon because it's delicious. Just do it. Here's my big old plate. My big old ginormous plate of a broccoli about to go in the oven. Oh, don't burn my finger, please. Don't burn. Okay, cool. So that's what we got going on there. In about, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on, you know, how soon they soften up, it'll be ready. Yum, yum. Quick tip. If you gotta cook a lot of food, get yourself 2 big skillets. They are wonderful. Thank you for the gifts. They are lovely. We love them. Hey, some of you may wonder, Alicia, how do you carry all this food? Well, I have just the answer for you. Check it out. It is one giant lunch box, and I freaking love this thing. So I've got this little like pill divider thingy. I use it for vitamins. Look at how much room there is in there, yo. I put everything in this Motraga, and it's awesome. I suggest getting one. Got it at Sam's Club. It was like 30 bucks. So a lot cheaper than some of the other bags that you find out there. Here's my turkey. If I could send smells through the video camera, I would, because this just smells wonderful. And doing a little bit of advertising, thank you to Hickory Smoke Marinade. This delicious stuff will make your taste buds sing. So this is a pretty important part of my meal prep. See, I got my food scale here. It is set to ounces. So zeroed it out with my little tray on here, and I always start with the meat first and then add the veggies later because I measure it a different way. So today, this piece of salmon here, it's at 4.2, which is pretty much where I want it to be because I like to stick between 4 ounces and 5 ounces if possible. Sometimes I'll eat a little bit more, but that's just kind of like, that's where I like to stay. I usually feel full after I eat that amount of fish. And here we are with my turkey, which I will do the same thing. Which, honestly, I showed you how much turkey I have in my fridge, and that's because I probably did not cook enough. So we got it right at 4.2, and I mean, if you want to be super strict about it and you want to get that 4 ounces, you can just nitpick until you get the right amount. Super easy. So here are my meals that I've prepped so far. We've got my last meal of the day and my middle meal of the day. And I'll show you how I measure out my veggies because I don't like weighing them. I think it's stupid. So I literally just throw everything into cup. And I make sure it's overflowing because you can never have enough veggies. And then just plop it on in there. Here's another thing you can meal prep. Jeremy is over here cooking his green beans. And he put veggie broth in it. And he's doing some salt. What else you got there?
Pepper.
Pepper? That's not pepper, is it?
That's, girl, can you read?
Okay.
What's that say, everybody? Black pepper.
Mm-hmm. Here's my refrigerator after I meal prepped. We got meal number 2, which I take for lunch. And this is meal, I guess meal 3, that I will eat for dinner when I come home from work. Those meals weren't all that I eat. So after I eat meal 2, later in the day, I have some protein, and this flavor is wonderful. Thank you, Marcus, for showing it to us. And this I have with my second meal. It's just peanut butter, but in powdered form. So once you mix it up, you gotta eat it. Then between meals 1 and 2, I will have a random kind of nut. Usually I go for almonds, but I needed to mix it up, so I got unsalted nut blend instead. And then also bananas. That's the end of my meal prep. I've already eaten half of my dinner. It is yummy. And I hope that this gave you guys some ideas of what to do with meal prepping, because I know a lot of people on my Facebook or Instagram probably don't meal prep on a regular basis, so hopefully this will help you out. Cheers.